It is time to find some missing racehorses, but I think Tracker has went missing lately. In fact, I would say the last few episodes have been stuck in the stalls. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, here to review Season 1, Episode 6 of Tracker. This one was called Lexington, and unfortunately for me, it was probably the worst episode so far of the series. And I think the series is in danger of not becoming unwatchable, but it is beginning to just go into this formula where we check out the case, we find information. Colter then is in a vulnerable position where it looks like he's about to be taken out or taken down, and then we get a quick scene where he gains the upper hand and solves the case, and we get a happy ending. That is pretty much what is beginning to happen now in this show. And I mean, all of the family related stuff with his brother, his father, his mother, that has taken a back seat in the last 3 episodes, and we've got no mention of it for whatever reason. And I don't know why, because they did a good job in the first few episodes mixing it in with the main plot for the individual episodes. But I mean, ever since episode 4 now, it just seems like it's taken a back seat. It barely gets mentioned, and it's just a new case after a new case after a new case. And it pretty much always ends the same way. So, yeah, it's becoming a bit too predictable. You don't feel like anyone's really in danger. No matter what happens, you just expect it to finish with Colter saving the day, saving anyone who needs saved, and solving the case, and then moving on to the next one. It's becoming a bit predictable. It's becoming a bit bland. It's becoming a bit boring. And we're already 6 episodes in. I don't like the way they're doing it. I mean, does every episode need to have its own individual case? Does every episode need to have its case solved by the end of the episode? Why can't we see a case that maybe runs for 2, 3, 4 episodes? Why can't we maybe see an episode where Colter has some downtime and he doesn't take on a case? It's so formulaic. It's becoming very predictable, man. I'm not liking it. And I think that Tracker really did start off well, but I mean, the more you see it now, it's like watching the same episode with just a little bit of a different case. It's becoming boring, but it is what it is. So this episode, Colter takes a job finding this racehorse. The reward is $250,000. It's been stolen. He ends up meeting his arch nemesis, Billie Matalon, this woman that was on a case before with Colter, and she betrayed him and she stole all the money essentially, so he doesn't trust her. She wasn't a good actress. She was pretty annoying. Again, it always felt like she had to get the upper hand because she's a female, so political correctness, she had to be the dominant one. She had to be superior to Colter. She had to actually save Colter from the burning the farmhouse or whatever, or the barn, so she saved him from that. And it was just no. I mean, this woman wasn't great. I don't think she was a good character. She didn't add anything. Look, she was hot, she was attractive, she had a great ass, but apart from that, did we really need her in this episode? I personally don't think so. So yeah, look, the horse goes missing. Colter and Billie initially work against each other because they want to be the one to find the horse. They want that 250,000 prize fund, but then they decide it's better to work together and to split the money. So they do investigations. They try and find out who's responsible for the horse. Eventually, they manage to track down one of the owners. So there's multiple owners of the horse. It turns out one of the owners is crooked, and he's been paying off a vet to basically drug the horse, to get the horse to keep winning races. The horse is sick, but this guy doesn't care. He keeps sort of drugging it just for profit. He actually kills the stall, the horse trainer. So he gets the horse trainer to steal the horse, and then he kills him. So that's him out the window. And then he gets the vet to keep drugging the horse, and he plans on selling it, I guess, for profit, but he's not going to tell the new potential buyers about the horse's sickness. Eventually, though, Colter and Billie do track him down. They get the horse back, but he pulls a gun on them. And then Billie overpowers this guy. She takes him down one-on-one, an armed guy with a gun, but Billie takes him down because she's a woman and she's empowered, I guess. And then that was pretty much it. They get him arrested. Unfortunately, though, all the funds were like frozen, so Billie and Colter don't get their reward money because of like everything that was going on. Like basically everything with the accounts was frozen in the meantime, and that included the reward prize offer. So they didn't get that. I mean, we had a pretty cool scene where the barn was burning and they had to escape, but again, Billie was the one that rescued Colter, which is a wee bit weak there. They went to like this party, this like ballroom thing, I don't know what it was, like some sort of, I don't know, like horse racing guest dinner thing. They went to that. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, it was alright, it wasn't the worst episode ever, but it wasn't great. It really wasn't great. I mean, if this was a standalone episode, if it was just a one episode you watched this, you would maybe think, you know, well, it's not that bad. But considering that it's pretty much just been the same formula now for 6 episodes, it's beginning to get stale and it's getting old very, very quick. And I don't think it's going to change. I think that's going to be the way Tracker is. And if that's the case, I'm not sure I'm going to be watching it much longer because it's like the same thing every single week. And I think this show had promise. I didn't think this was going to be the way they would do it. I thought Colter would take up the odd case, but I believed that they were going to focus on his family and the story revolving his father and his brother. But that now for like 4 episodes is taking a back seat. So, and we just get this predictable episode every single time. Different investigation, different case, but it's the same outcome. Colter tracks down the missing person, he gets the reward, he saves the day, and then he drives off to start his next case. So, I mean, that's pretty much what it's been, guys, the entire show so far, 6 episodes in. I'm going to give this episode a 4 out of 10. I thought it was poor, below average for me, so yeah, I think a 4 out of 10 is fair. Like I said, we did get introduced to the new character Billie. I don't think she really offered much, apart from being super hot. I mean, that was probably it, guys. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. 4 out of 10. I've seen the trailer for next week, so I'm going to react to it. I think it looks decent, but I think we're in for pretty much the same thing. It's going to be another individual case that runs for 40 minutes, and it will probably be open and shut. It'll open at the start of the big episode and then it'll be shut by the end of the episode. So yeah, that's it, guys. 4 out of 10 for this one, Lexington. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then though, peace.